reward through reversed wind is an historical anecdote. After the overthrow of the Shang dynasty by King Wu in the Shang and Zhou War, though King Zhou had been defeated, the world had yet to stabilize. At that time, King Wu fell seriously ill. Duke of Zhou, the younger brother of King Wu and the son of King Wen, offered a prayer to the ancient sage kings, expressing, "I am willing to sacrifice my own life for King Wu, I will die on behalf of him." As Duke Zhou and King Wu were brothers and sons of King Wen, Duke Zhou was willing to substitute himself for King Wu's sacrifice. This historical account records the prayer Duke Zhou made to God, and the prayer document was preserved in the National Treasury, representing valuable historical artifacts. Later, after the death of King Wu, his son, King Cheng, inherited the throne. Due to the continued turmoil of the times, the events of executing Wu Gang, killing Guan Shu, and releasing Kai Shu unfolded, leading to Duke Zhou's eastern expedition out of necessity. Uncles Guan, Kai, and Ho were uncles of King Cheng and brothers of Duke Zhou. At that time, Guan and Kai spread a lot of rumors and gossip about Duke Zhou. There is a poem mentioning Duke Zhou also felt fearful during the days of rumors and gossip, referring to this incident. This led King Cheng to doubt Duke Zhou. In response, heaven issued a warning with great thunder and wind, all crops laid flat. Lightning, thunder, and a strong wind blew, knocking down the rice plants to warn King Cheng that his suspicion of Duke Zhou was a mistake. Duke Zhou, a sage, had devoted himself to the country, and it was unjust and a misunderstanding to accuse him. Perhaps divinely inspired, King Cheng went to the National Treasury, took out the early sacrificial texts, and, after inspecting the documents of Duke Zhou's prayers to heaven, realized he had wronged Duke Zhou. Duke Zhou was not what the rumors described, but a person genuinely dedicated to serving the country. King Cheng immediately repented, and as a result, rain fell immediately and a strong wind blew in the opposite direction, and lifted the fallen rice plants. The harvest that year turned out to be exceptionally abundant. This anecdote is derived from the Book of Documents, Jin Tang, and it is also recorded in records of the Grand Historian, the hereditary houses of Duke Zhou, State of Lu. It is known as the reward through reversed wind, and serves as an example of receiving favorable outcomes through repentance.